Hello everyone. In today's tutorial, I will explain you how to access some columns or some information of a large text file, which can be of several megabytes or 1 gigabyte or whatever the file size is. It's always very difficult to screen the file in Windows using just if that's the text file, and if you double click it, it will always stuck. And when it's stuck, and after some time you have to wait, it starts saying not responding, and then it actually crashes. So it's a common problem with the Window users that they have to face this challenge. So how to overcome that challenge? For example, if you want to access a file which has a very large text and it has so many values and it has 1 GB of size, and but you want to access some part of the file, but it's always very difficult to open it. For example, this kind of example I'm showing, just forget about the numbers here. Just consider that each column as has one values, and there's a large file. If this file goes from 1 GB and you cannot access it, then what you can do? The thing is, you can use PowerShell as a tool in Windows to access some part of the file and without opening it. So I'll explain you quickly here how you can do it. So first of all, you have to go to the PowerShell. You just type it down here, PowerShell, and you can click it, and then you can open this like this. This would be the PowerShell here. So now what you have to do is to read the file, copy those columns which you need, paste it in another file, and then you can access it and open it. So I will explain the bit of script here. It's available on the internet if you search, but for your help, I will go through the steps, and I'll try to make it quicker so that it doesn't bother you much when you do it yourself. So first thing is that you have to go to the source file, what you want to use here. So first you have to call the source file I just showed you, right? Source file path, and then you have to type the address wherever it is. For example, I have it's in the PowerShell file.txt. This is the file, and now I want to paste it somewhere else. The file I will be extracting from it, and then yeah, I have to write that again. Output.txt, right? So now I have one outputs destination file path variable, and then one is the source file path. The only thing what you have to do is to define or specify the columns you want to copy, and it can be copied by number. Like for example, if you write here columns to copy and just put the number of the column. For example, you want to copy the first column, the third column, and the fourth column. You just put enter here. Now the rest of the part is very easy, and I don't want to waste your time. I have copied it from somewhere, so I don't want to waste your time. So what you have to do is to copy this command. I will paste this. For example, now next step is you have to get the content of the file, right? So you already have done this, called the source file and destination, and selected the columns. The only command you have to put is you have to write the get content command here, and then the source file path which you have already given, and then for the each object, right, what you have to do is to uh, select the columns, and in the columns you have to get the variable and split it by tab, because for us in this file it's a tab separated file. If you see there's a tab, so I'm using the tab here. If there is a space or it's a comma separated file, you can use that one, and then select those columns which are needed to be copied, right, and then join them together into another output file, and then paste it, append or paste it in the destination file path. That's the most simple way, and there's a lot of ways to do it in Linux and everywhere, but here if I just paste it, now you can see the get content source file path for each object, and then split it by tab, and then the rest. You just file these commands, and you can easily get the desired output. So here you can see there is another output. Now the file size is smaller. I have taken that as an example here. With the file size of output, you can see now there's the first column, and then the one, two, three, third column. This is FGF6, it's the third column, and then the fourth column. So fifth column. What is the one, two, three, four, five, six? Sorry, five. FGF8. So here this is FGF8. So now it's very easy, and you don't have to install Linux, and you have to do the PowerShell, or you have to use the terminal, and so on and so forth. If you want to do it quickly, and if you want to read it on Windows, that's the way to do it. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.